9 laps here, the distance. Andy Pizzell and Mike Knight, your front row. They're going to come at you. They're going to hold off the green here. No start. So now your front row. Green flags out, we're on the way. We got two guys riding the top shelf. You know who it is. Mike Knight, Eriez Jr. running that outside line there. We'll see how this one pans out. Andy Pizzell, your leader. Mike Knight's now reached up to the top side. He's going to go to the outside of Jinko. Hess sees that Knight went to the outside. He's going to go follow him. Andy Pizzell going to lead lap number 2. Chuck Frank in second. He's got a whole bunch of Mike Knight. Knight's ripping the lip again, picking up where he left off last week. Knight's got the momentum on the outside. He's going to take the second spot. Hess trying to follow him. He's running in fourth. Knight's got the top side working. Could we have a new leader at the line? Yes, we do. Mike Knight ripping the lip goes to the lead here at lap number 3. Mike Knight's worked his way back to the lead. Andy Pizzell second. Chuck Brent third. Eriez Jr. fourth. Hess. Knight has found the outside and is ripping it around. Chuck Brent going to try his hand on the outside. He'll look to the outside of Andy Pizzell. Chuck Frank has found what Mike Knight found on the outside. Now he's ripping the lip as well. 5 laps in, Chuck Frank moves up to second. Pizzell back to third. Top shelf is where it's at here at Erie tonight. Gets to the outside of Andy Pizzell. Move the 44. Dave Hess Jr. up to third. Mike Knight's got a good size lead over Chuck Frank. Chuck Frank in second. Hess in third. Already 6 laps in, 7 laps in. Mike Knight finds himself getting close to lap traffic, although there's nobody up there on a top shelf. So Mike Knight shouldn't have any trouble getting around the lap cars. Top shelf open for grabs. Scott in the 0 chooses to go to the infield and call it a day. Mike Knight, your leader, 9 laps in here, has that top side working beautifully. Chuck Frank starting to feel some pressure from the 44 Hess. They go into the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Chuck Frank continues to use that outside line. Hess there with him. Got a whole bunch of lap cars there in front of him. He's gone to the top side again, no issues there. As most cars riding the inside lane, he'll continue to go to the top side. 12 laps in the books here, coming up on lap 13. Chuck Frank racing hard for that second spot. Now Chuck Frank on the inside. Hess is on the outside. Hess has got the outside lane. He's going to duck underneath. Chuck do the crossover move. Move the 44. Hess up to second. Chuck Frank falls back to third. Mike Knight's now got some cars that are using the outside lane here. See if Hess is able to start reeling them in. Knight's got about a half a straightaway lead here. Doesn't have to push too hard yet. Santee, nice bit of driving there, starting to climb the wall a little bit, able to get off the wall and keep the 9-car going. cars here go to the inside of Bump Lemon. Has able to get by Hedman here now. 18 laps in, 11 laps remaining. Brayden Santee running the same line as Mike right here with 10 laps to go. Dave S. Jr.'s only got one more lap car in between him here. We'll see if he's able to close the gap. 20 laps in. This is starting to get interesting. Knight's going to go to the inside of Santee. Not able to get the pass done. That's going to shave some ground here, but has slipped up as well. Has slipped up a little bit as well. Should have been able to grab some time here, but has slipped up as well. 21 laps in. Got a whole girdle of lap cars here, making it tough. Knight's able to get to the inside of Santee and now to the outside. That might have been the move in the race there. Nice move by Mike Knight, able to get by the 9 of Santee. Also get by the 15 of Murado. Knight's got the outside to himself now. That may have been the move in the race there. Mike Knight has some gap now between him and the next lap car, so that should help him out. Dave Hess Jr.'s got 3 lap cars to work through to work up to him. 5 laps only remain here, now 4 as Knight comes out turn 4. 4 laps remain tonight for Dick Litz Memorial, brought to you by Hess's Garage and Salvage. Two flags in the air, 2 more times around for Hollywood Mike Knight. Looks like he's got this one in the bag. Dave S. Jr. in second. Chubb ranked third. White flag in the air for Mike Knight. 1 more time around. Mike Knight on your final lap going into turns 3 and 4. Gonna take the checker and the Dick Litz Memorial. $2,900 going to Mike Knight. He's climbing out of the car. Let him hear it. Mike Knight picks up the Dick Litz Memorial. All right, Mike, I got to say, this has got to feel like a little bit of redemption after last week. You got into with Bumpy going in turns 1 and 2, and then you were the show last week. You put on a hell of a show for the fans, worth the price of admission. You went all the way to tail, worked your way back up to third. Tonight, it looked like you had a little bit easier. You started second. Deem jump in the start, had to go back a row. It didn't look like it even mattered for this 9K. It's on a rail.
Yeah, we've really got it dialed in right now. Hats off to my car owner, Steve. I mean, I should be sitting, like I said here a couple weeks ago at the Mike Farr race there. I mean, we blew up an engine at Freedom. He keeps me going here. I got an awesome crew of guys. They've been with me for over 20 years. Some new guys come along here and there. Everybody knows their part. Everybody does their part. You know, I just get to do the fun part of driving this. My whole family's here tonight, my wife and kids, and a lot of friends and family with that too, so that's kind of neat. I got a buddy of mine from work here, old Mikey A's up there. So you know, it's just it's neat to be able to do this. My car is very fast right now, and you know, it was a racing deal with Bumpy. We didn't make it through half a day on Monday, but with me and Bumpy were texting each other. You know, we raced together for over 20 years. It was a product of a racetrack and what you had to do to try to pass, and we both were fighting for the same spot at the same time. So there's a lot of respect amongst drivers in this level, at the late model level, and we try to retain that and put on a good show for the fans. You know, I really got to thank everybody on this car. GB Repair and Towing, 955 Automotive, Briggs Transport, CFR. Chubb Frank's been a big help for me all my career. My father-in-law, Boom, there. And, you know, really, Erie Speedway's put a good racetrack underneath us almost all year. You can promotes good racing and passing. And we got some of the best damn fans in the world right here. So I'm proud to be out here.
Well, we got some of the best late models, too. I will tell you that. You, Dave, and all those guys put on a good show each and every week. And Mike, you know, just going through this, just how lucky we are to have you guys here is awesome, and a good racing each and every week, and just thanks for putting on a good show. That last week, like I said, you made it worth the price of admission.
No, I try to always put on a good show for the fans. You know, I'm no different than anybody else sitting in every seat up there. I'm just the guy that gets lucky to drive this thing, and I never think of myself any different than that, and that's just how I am. I'm blessed to be in the car and be able to drive this thing, and you know, I'm all about putting on a good show, you know, and I want to do that for our fans. And, you know, we have some very loyal fans here. A lot of familiar faces have been here at this racetrack for a lot of years, and I'm involved in a lot of volunteering stuff with my kids, and it doesn't go on unappreciated from me, all the people that put their time into all this, the safety crew every week. These guys are here, all you, the flagmen, everybody that's involved in this whole thing. Let's work together and keep it badass for everybody.
All right, let him hear it, folks. Mike Knight picking up the Dick Litz Memorial there tonight.